as a polyamory theory connoisseur, I don't know what that means. Are there any articles or resources you recommend? If you don't follow my Twitter account yet, you should do that. I reposted 2 articles today. No, 1 article and 1 book. And it's about introducing children to polyamory, which I think is really, really interesting. Like how to tell your kids, hey, your mom is going on a date tonight or whatever, like to make them understand the idea of it. And I think that's pretty cool. The Ethical Slut, like the book, is kind of a must-read in the community, I would say. Like it's the first book that I read about it. And I think I will reread it at some point because it basically holds all the basics. And from there you can just see what you feel like researching next. And so I feel like The Ethical Slut is definitely something one should look into if they're into polyamory. I also heard much about More Than Two, also a book, but I haven't read that one yet, but people told me that it's a very good book. And then there's this YouTube channel, Kat Blake, if I remember correctly, and she's like in the BDSM polyamory community. And I watched some of her videos, and she's very well educated about stuff. And I really enjoy watching her videos, but I haven't yet watched videos about polyamory, I guess. Then there are many podcasts, like Beyond Monogamy, for example, is a podcast, and also another book is Dealing with Jealousy by Real Polylife Official. Those are also a German triad, a German throuple with a kid. And I found that book to be very, very interesting. It's an ebook, so you will only get it digitally and not printed, just to let you know. Also, maybe go to the support story highlight or the recommend story highlight. I share some stuff there as well. A book that I can recommend that doesn't necessarily only involves monogamous relationships, but also can involve, the book is called Some Thoughts About Relationships, and it's by Colin Wright, and you can find it on Amazon as an ebook or printed, I guess. And it's really, really good because there are many things discussed about it that should be essential in relationships. For example, when you get into a relationship and have been dating for a while, that you talk about breaking up. That you're breaking up, but that you talk about how things will go when you break up, especially when you're moving in together, when you live together, and then it's about who gets what and stuff like that. And to discuss this while you're lovey-dovey in the relationship, because then you just want the best for your partner. Because when, I don't know, something happens in the relationship and one is mad at the other, they will get mad, of course, for some reason. And then, you might not want them to have the TV that you originally told they would have. Like talking about breaking up before it's time to break up, maybe. So, for example, I feel like many people feel kind of in a cage when they're living together or when they're married or whatever, and they want to break up, but they don't really know how. And when they've discussed it before, what would happen if they break up, that they would be more comfortable with it, if you know what I mean. If that makes sense, like for me it does. And the whole book has so many interesting things to talk about. Well, to be honest, I just really enjoy seeing and hearing you. Awesome! I really like talking to you, like basically I'm talking, but reading your comments and what you share in the chat and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. I also enjoy that on my on my spiritual Instagram account, Open State of Mind. I also enjoyed there. And yeah, I really like this kind of live streams and connecting with the people that follow this page. And it's really, really nice. Also, generally speaking, I have a huge desire to talk. Like, I like talking. So live streams are awesome for that. And I also want to say that you can always come to me in the direct messages. Like, as I said, I'm having much time on my hands. So I always have time to talk to you. And yeah. Do you attend any discussion groups? Hey, editing Manu right here. The original reply after this isn't up to date anymore. There is now a Discord server that's linked in the bio, and there are already a bunch of people on that server you can discuss polyamory with, so feel free to check that out. Do you ever experience anxiety of being substituted? So anxiety over someone else being better than me and then my partner deciding for that other person, kind of. No. Actually, I don't feel anxiety over that because especially right now, at the moment, I value my alone time very much. I like spending time by myself, and I'd love to have someone for my boyfriend that they know, like they are also in a relationship with, so that I can like spend time by myself more and don't have to feel bad about it, to have like not my boyfriend having this expectation of me being around, although we currently can't meet that often either. We haven't seen each other in a month. But yeah, generally I don't experience anxiety because also I won't ever be a substitute because we're all individuals. We're all individual human beings with our own personalities and own characters. So I will never be a real substitute. Like, I don't know how to explain my thoughts on this, but overall, yeah, I don't feel anxiety of being a substituted because I know my worth and I don't need anybody else to give me validation for my worth. And if they want to hang out with someone else, that's totally fine by me. More time by myself. 100% with you on the me time train. Yes, I'm so much in hermit mode right now. I don't know, I just like spending time by myself, doing my stuff, watching Sense8, for example, painting what I do, being on this page and talking to you guys. I just enjoy it very much. And generally I'm an ambivert kind of person. Like, I have both introvert and extrovert characteristics depending on what I'm doing, with who I'm with. I can be very, very, very extroverted and total party animal. Which is nice. But like most of the time right now, I'm just enjoying my own energy, being in my own bubble. I really like that. You will always be the best you, definitely. And there will never be anybody who's better at being me than me. That's it. You sound German, or sound as if you have a German accent. I am German. 100% boring German. But I think it's interesting because when I talk to natives, like native English speakers, they say, oh no, you don't have, all that just want to be kind or flirty or whatever, but they're telling me, no, you don't really have a German accent, you can't really hear that you're German. But then when I talk to Germans, they're like, yeah, you can totally hear your German accent. Okay, good. That's really interesting to notice for me. Yes, we're all individual beings. Human beings. Exactly. And no one else will be better at being you. Exactly. You're great and you're right. Everyone's individual. Thank you. Feel free to keep the questions coming if you have any polyamorous related, relationship related, personal questions for me related. Basically anything. I'm up for everything. Anything you would like to know. I'm basically an open book. So you just have to open the book to a specific page you would like to read. AKA, ask a question. And then I will most definitely reply to it. Like I'm a very open book. Sometimes maybe too open. Sometimes. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you who's watching right now. I'm very grateful for that. Like you spend your most valuable currency, your time, to listen to me. I'm very grateful for that. This is the most valuable gift someone can give to someone in my point of view. So thank you very much.